Over the past 2 years, I've gone from being a broke employee that got fired from his job and was only making about 1 to 2K plus per month, to being someone who at the age of 20, not even 21 yet, the age of 20, still in my early 20s, is able to make 15K a month, have time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, and basically unlock the dream life and become the person who, since a young age, I always wanted to be. And truthfully, before I got to this point, I thought that every single person that made money online, every single person that posted about themselves, and every single person that was successful, there was just something different about them. I thought that they knew something that I didn't. I thought that they had a certain skill or they had a certain thing that I was missing out. And I thought that, every single person had a missing secret that I didn't have. And in some sense, and in this, situation, it's very true. But when you look at it and when you go through exactly what I'm about to tell you in this video, you realize that the only true difference between you and that person who you see online, between you and those people that you see making all the money, that you see living that dream life, you'll notice that the difference is nothing near to what you think it was. You notice that truthfully, one change, one mental reframe, one shift, one decision is what is going to get you to that point where you can unlock your dream life. And all you have to do is step into that reality, okay? I was at a mastermind, I was at an event in Ireland, and the biggest theme that we spoke about, and the biggest theme that was covered is mindset. And when I say mindset, I mean how you believe, how you let your thoughts rule your word, and really and truly what it is that you allow yourself to govern yourself, because our thoughts and our beliefs, they construct the life around us. What you believe is true. If you believe that you're dumb, if you believe that you're not smart enough to be able to make money, that is always going to be the truth. If you believe that you are smart, if you believe that you are destined to do great things, and if you believe that you are capable of being able to achieve great things, guess what? You will also be right. You've probably heard the analogy that he who says he can and who says he can't are normally right. And in this situation, and you watching this video right now, you're probably going to be like, wow, genuinely I should have known this already. And what I'm about to say is probably going to be one of the most simple things, but one of the most life-changing things if you take action, okay? This genuinely is going to limit all of your beliefs, but what you have to do is you have to hold yourself accountable to the standard. And the main thing that I did in order to get to the point where I'm at right now, I decided I am ready, and I decided I am the type of person that makes the amount of money that I want to make. I decided I am the person that has the financial freedom. I decided I am the person that is every single thing that I ever wanted to be. And step number 2, acted in accordance. Once you understand, like I said, that truly this life and everything that happens to your life is created by you, and you create all of your good karma, you create all of your bad karma. Once you understand that every single thing in your life is a direct representation of what you've done, what your thoughts are, what your beliefs are, and what your values are, you'll understand that although if life isn't exactly where you want to be right now, although if you're working a dead-end job, although if you're not 100% really happy with what you're doing and you want to, achieve more and you're destined for more, all you have to do is decide. You have to decide you are that 15K a month person. You have to decide you are that 100K a month version. See, right now, I'm kind of in a very similar situation to you guys, where if you're watching this video right now and you're working a 9-to-5 job, the truth is, I've decided that I'm a 15K a month person, but I have goals of being a million a month person, 100K a month person. And the only thing that's stopping me from getting there is deciding. So it should be a very encouraging almost, knowing that the person who's making this video right now, the person who was above you, is also in that exact same situation as you, where they are deciding that they want to get to that level. And that truthfully, however high you go, you're always going to be deciding you want to get better. And when it comes down to deciding that you want to get better, what you need to do is you need to get clear on exactly what it is that you want to be. You need to get clear on exactly what it is, the goal. And then you need to act according. So when I say act according, I mean you need to behave like that person that has that dream life, or you need to behave like that person that is where you want to get to. If you want to get to the point where you're only making about, 3 to 5K a month, which is what the majority of people want to make when they first get started, all you have to do is start acting like that person. How would that person do? Okay, how would that person show up every single day? What type of routine would that person follow? What would that person listen to? What type of thoughts would that person have? How would that person eat? How would that person show up every single day? How would that person, see money? Would that person be stingy? Like, would that person be the type of person where they penny pinch and, they never do favors and they're always saving and holding on to money? No, they probably wouldn't. Why? Because, they understand that money is abundant and they understand that truthfully, they'll just make more money, or they make it an insane amount of money that, truthfully spending this and actually having experiences and spending on skills and bettering themselves. That is the most highest leverage thing that they can do. They wouldn't limit themselves. They wouldn't be scrolling TikTok every single day, okay? They wouldn't be at home doing nothing and not focusing on themselves and building themselves up. You have to think of, okay, if I want to get to, 15K a month, how would that 15K per month person operate? How much hours would they work in a day, okay? What would they focus on? What would they listen to? What would they do in order to get to that point? The exact same thing that I discussed, like how can I behave and how can I step into that person? And that, therefore, is what gets you to the point where you are making the amount of money that you want to make. But not even just that, you are living the life that you want to live. Genuinely, the life that I live right now, regardless of the money, truthfully, even if it wasn't for the money, and I still live the life that I lived right now, honestly, it'd be beautiful. Because I've been able to build myself to a point where I genuinely live life on my own terms. I'm growing and I'm learning with other like-minded people. And I am genuinely just smashing it in life. And that truly is only down to my beliefs. So what you need to understand is right now, you watching this video, you just need to decide. Once you decide you want to get to a certain level, once you decide you want to become a person, you will become that person. It's just about waking up, making a mental switch. Like genuinely the moment I got to where I want to get to, the moment where I unlocked every single thing that I wanted to, is when I woke up one morning and I decided, you know what? I'm not going to be this person I am anymore. I'm going to be the person that I wanted to be. I'm going to be the person that I know I can be. And I'm going to be the person that I see other people being, for I know I have the capabilities and the power in order to be myself. You can't have what you don't have. Okay, this is something that I learned from a mastermind as well. You cannot have what you don't already have. Truthfully, reality is infinite, right? We only see a very small portion of reality. The rest of it is mentally. If you can create the life that you want mentally, you will achieve everything that you've ever wanted to achieve.